테니스카드 슈퍼매치에는 노박 조코비치, 앤디 윌립 출전 선수의 입장이 있겠습니다.
Hi, everybody, and 안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
Korean phrases like my friend Novak here. But no, like you said, I think we're both excited to be here. I think it's both our first time. You know, you've had some of the top tennis players in the world here in Seoul before, and I think we're just excited to be a part of it.
I guess I have no plan, and it didn't work for me the last 3 times, so I don't know if it's going to work this time. So, yeah, you know, it's going to be a very exciting match. I guess we heard that a lot of people will come to the match and support this event. So, first of all, we're here to, you know, to try to give these people a good tennis match and lots of fun, and then, you know, get some points under our belt before the Chinese Beijing and Shanghai, which are very important tournaments for us.
You know, I think he touched on it. I think the most important thing for us from a player standpoint is one, having a good time. You know, I think we're here to put on a show. I think we're both excited to experience Korea for the first time. You know, and get a match ahead of a very important stretch of our season through Asia. And I think we're both excited, and it's a good way to start off here in Korea. You know, I think we're both looking forward to competing a little bit, but more importantly, getting a match in before we start the next couple weeks of tournaments.
Well, you can expect the show, definitely. You know, it's a question mark if Andy's going to allow me to do an impersonation of him, but I guess we'll have to see tomorrow. Depends how the energy is on the court, but you know.
You can do it if I'm losing, don't you?
But definitely, you know, we're gonna have some fun. You know, that's why it's great to have this exhibition event where you can combine some good tennis, you know, good strokes that the people can enjoy. You know, the professional athletes performing, and then on the other hand, you can see them in a more relaxed edition, I guess, you know, having fun.
For the fans, so, you know, I don't think we have a script of any sort, so that means we're going to have to work on one. You know, Novak is an extremely complete player. You know, he doesn't have a lot of holes in his game, so I think you have to focus. I have a decent advantage because I know a lot of guys they don't want to play baseline rallies with Novak, so I try to serve so I don't have to do that too often. But you know, he's a very complete player, and you know, there's not really too much. You can't really focus on weaknesses of a guy if he doesn't really have that many. So I normally try to focus on what I needed to do well a little bit more so than focusing on what his deficiencies are not.
So many nice words from Andy. I'm watching in the moment. To be honest, you know, we all know that Andy has one of the best serves ever in the game, most powerful, and he still holds the record. So that's probably his advantage over any opponent that he plays on any surface. And I guess I have to repeat the same thing like he did. You know, I'm going to focus probably on my advantages and kind of, you know, my advantage in the game over my opponent. So yeah, again, we'll have fun, and hopefully we can perform some good tennis.
It was great seeing a player from this part of the world make his presence felt on the ATP tour. You know, the more interest we can get from various places, the better we are in tennis, and he certainly created that here in this country. So you know, the sport was better for having him.
Well, it's great to hear there's a tennis community here and a lot of tennis fans, and of course we all hope they're going to be there tomorrow. Regarding the success of Serbian players, well, we're a very small country with no tennis tradition, you know, up to 3-4 years ago, and then it really kind of suddenly happened that we have 2 girls in top 5 of the world, and then myself and Zimonjić was number 1 in doubles, and a lot of good players around. And actually, there was no system that brought us up. It was more of family support and that hunger for success, I guess, the mentality. Well, you know, I don't know why, you know, Korea maybe doesn't have more successful tennis players. It's probably the system of the tennis development in the country, you know. So I guess